1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he struck him out. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher. Kershaw now on 1-1. Popped him up. Machado onto the grass. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Frozen on strike 3. Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Clayton Kershaw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So one away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now in the box, Steve Pearce. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, number 13. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's set. Here it comes. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Settling in now, Yasiel Puig, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
A ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Machado has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack. Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. He sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And a changeup right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, You don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate, and he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Throw over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and third, one away. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that misses ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners. Joe Kelly answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And that's in there, 2-1. Kelly, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. High in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play. Striding in to start the 9th, Joe Kelly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Kelly.
Mitch Moreland will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. One and 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Two pitches fouled away. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
In there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
For the Red Sox, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top. Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Popped him up. Number 13 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fourth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 13 is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is... Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And he could give his guy... From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Brett Gardner now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Luke Boyd to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time. So stepping.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. Previous history with Luis Severino. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there, and quickly there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is on the ground over to first. Boyd ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez is over, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot toward right center. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in, Jock Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bellinger patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more.
And we'll have to. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Ground ball right side. Torres scoops it up, and that's the second out. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. No runs, no hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is ready now. Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Left fielder.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Luke Voigt, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Strike called, now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Just got a piece up the line. Gloved by Turner. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up.
Threw it right. Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kike Hernandez becomes the first out of the inning. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out, so it might be time. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Bellinger comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Hicks on second. Andujar at first. 2 out in the inning. And a big strikeout there. Here's Jock Peterson now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
2-0 now. The 2-0. taken, strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1 home. His fastball down below the knees. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the fastball just a bit high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play in the... Digging in and looking for more, Gleyber Torres. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-1's the count.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Giro, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
The batter, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's Brian Dozier now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
Your attention, please.
So with the same situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is drilled, but right into the shed. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 5 in, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, just 1 hit, 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 1-2 now. The 1-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike three looking. Ready now for LA, Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back to him and that's off his leg.
Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
Garcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And there's ball one.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And that's out number one. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Yelich is under it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is skied into short left center. Braun on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Zach Kozar. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 1 for 4. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate. to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Chassin has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there.
And the throw is in time to get. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A little bouncer. Popped him up. Number 3
has room in foul territory.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Striding in, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So striding in, number 37. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Digging in, number 3. He's ready for his first debut here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Skaggs. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So now the Brewers pitcher, Ulysses Chassin. Travis Shaw will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Travis Shaw is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's Simmons at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Josh Hader answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun giving chase. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Yelich on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And right into the shift. Pujols has it. And he's safe. Standing in, Manny Pena flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Moustakis rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team. Here's Justin Upton now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes.
Justin Upton.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scope with the bare hand. It's in time. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Kane is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. In now, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Orlando Arcia.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first down. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hader, base runner at first with 1 out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And another foul ball. Popped him up. Cozart into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Yelich.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A little roller toward the hole. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 37.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Jeremy Jeffress is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Moustakas loves it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the Angels pitcher, Tyler Skaggs. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Cole Calhoun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Cole Calhoun.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoaf.
Another 0-2 coming. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back. Out of here into the Visitors bullpen. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Jose Alvarez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Manny Pena. He doubled his last time through. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning from the stretch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he lays off there, 1-0. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the knuckle. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Orlando Arcia.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Orlando Arcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Domingo Santana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the two-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Up next for Milwaukee.
First offering on its way. Strike taken to throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with two away. With a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Digging in, Zach Kozar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So striding forward now, number 37. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And no swing apparently, ball one. Jose Brusino will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Junior Guerra gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And that ends the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Stowe. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen.
Jim Johnson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 33, Jim Johnson.
Hit high and deep to right center. Trout giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. Now to put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 17 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Junior Guerra, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Eric Kratz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Simmons over to his left, and that ends the inning. Joaquin Soria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jim Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Chris Young is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. The 0-1, and it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hand.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Young stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Standing in, Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. In the dirt, and now let's see. A tag for one, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter. And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
One error. They left